Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, playing a front office football 7. So, we lost to Denver by 7, which is not a big blowout, but could be better. So, let's look at our roster really fast. Tracy Porter is out. Let's make sure everything's good. Porter's out, okay. Josh Norman, who was cut for some reason, is probable. So Matt Slauson is 100%. He will be starting. Okay, it looks like we're good. So let's look at Sky Report. We're going against the Packers in Lambeau. So Raji's questionable. Looks like he's not going to be starting. Mike Neal's probable. It looks like he's not going to be out there, obviously. And Corey Lindsley's questionable, so we'll probably see Trotter instead. So Rogers, Starks, Kuhn, Richard Rodgers, Jordan Nelson, Randall Cobb. Same thing as we saw last time. Yeah, this defense is going to be a big thing. Not too much since we played them a couple weeks ago. So let's go simulate games. They're 10-0. We are 3-7 because we're sucking it up. So they say their receivers better than our corners. Their front seven better than our blockers. Their blockers are bigger than our front seven. We are better. Our receivers are better than their corners. So we'll see how this goes. One thing I need to look at. Okay, so Cutler is the quarterback. So let's do this. Put up to 2. So we're gonna they'll get the ball first. So Rogers can give it to Richard Rodgers for 13. Pocket Jordan Nelson, that's hurry, so it's incomplete. Starks gets 13 on that run. Aaron Rodgers to Starks for 1. Shane McClellan with the stop. Starks goes for 5. Randall Cobb gets 6 there, first down. One to Richard Rodgers, and that's knocked down by Christian Jones. Starks gets 4. Fumble. Josh Norman picks it up, so it's our ball. Forte goes for 4. Cutler to Forte for 1. 3rd and 5. We get a false start. Eddie Royal drops it. Thanks, Eddie Royal. So Starks goes for 19 yards there. Good block by Treader. Deontay Adams gets one for 12 yards. Jordy Nelson gets one for 27 yards. James Starks goes for 4. Sam Acho gets in there, but it's short gain. Cobb catches the pass for 8 yards on a first down. First and goal. Starks gets those 2. 3rd and 2. Aaron Rodgers scrambles for 2 for a touchdown. So Cutler to Forte making a reception for 18 yards. Here's Cutler to Langford losing 2. 2nd and 12. Forte gets 5. 3rd and 7. Flip to Matt. Forte gets 18 yards on first down. Jay Cutler to Alshon for 11 yards on first down. Cutler double coverage, but Jeffrey comes down with the 18. 1st and 10 for the 12. Cutler scrambles for 4. Forte catches 1, just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6. Forte goes for 8 and a touchdown, so we tie the ball game. Rodgers, and that's Josh Norman intercepting that, intended for Randall Cobb. Forte gets 1 on that rush. Forte for 21 stops on the 4. 1st and goal from the 4. He gets 2. 2nd and 2. Forte loses 1. 3rd and 3. To Kevin White. 3 yards and a touchdown. So we convert some points in that turnover this time. Jordan Nelson gets that catch for 8, but it's holding, so it's coming back. Starks loses 2. 2nd and 22. Jordan Nelson gets one for 26 on a first down. Starks stopped for no gain. Eddie Lacy gets 7. 3rd and 3. Randall Cobb gets 1, and it'll be 4th down. So Cutler to Forte for 5 yards. Cutler to Forte, no gain. 3rd and 5. Cutler is sacked by Sam Shields, so let's punt it back to Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers is sacked by Eddie Goldman. Starks gets a reception for 24 yards on first down. That one's to Jordy Nelson, but knocked down by Tracy Porter. Richard Rodgers gets that one for 5. Rodgers, Jordy Nelson for 8 yards. And it's fumbled, and Amos comes with the ball. So we have another turnover. There's Kevin White with a catch for 20 yards. Cutler, and that's just broken up. Forte loses 1, 3rd and 10. Cutler to Langford, gets 8 yards. Cutler gets shaken up, but he'll stay in the game. Aaron Rodgers gives to Richard Rodgers for 7, and they have a false start. Lacey gets 1, 3rd and 7. Kuhn gets 14 on that one. It's a minute 30 left in this quarter. Lacey picks up 5, 2nd and 5, and Lacey gets up another 5. TJ Lang is down, so I'll have to call timeout. Cobb gets one for 28 yards, knocked out. Kyle Fuller, another turnover. Wow. So Cutler, deep ball, nothing. Jeffrey gets one for 14. We're going to do another deep ball, and that is incomplete. So we get the ball again in the second half. That one's tipped away from Langford. Jeffrey catches one for 23 yards. 1st and 10. That one is knocked down. We get an unsportsmanlike. We get 11 yards there. Marquise Wilson. Martellus Bennett catches one for 17, a first down. Cutler steps up, gets one to Kevin White for 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Peppers knocks that one down at the line. Cutler's sack. 4th and 6, punted back. So Aaron Rodgers gives to Starks for 16 yards. Flips it back to Starks this time for 20 yards. Rodgers is sacked, but then we have a defensive holding. They get a gain of 7. That last one, Starks gets a gain of 6. 1st and 10 from the 26. Nelson gets one for 7. 2nd and 3. Richard Rodgers gets a 19-yard touchdown. So it's a tie game. Ooh, Jared Abernathy is out. So here's Marquise Wilson for 5 yards. Forte goes for 7 on a first down. On the 34, Forte gets 3. 2nd and 7, Marquise Wilson gets one for 12. Good moving around by Cutler there. Forte picks up 4. 2nd and 6 from the 47. Langford loses 4. That one's dropped, but defensive holding. So Forte goes for 11, so it's going to be automatic first down. Another first down by Matt Forte. Forte picks up 4. On the Packers 31, Jeffrey just gets back to the line of scrimmage there. 3rd and 6. Flick to White gets 2 yards, and Robbie Gold splits the uprights to put us up by 3. Aaron Rodgers to Jeff Janis, picks up 18 yards there. Aaron Rodgers, Jordy Nelson drops it. Aaron Rodgers to Starks for 3. 3rd and 7. Ty Montgomery, just a bad throw. And so we have the ball here at 12. Forte gets a 9 on that one. Forte gets 2 and a first down. 1st and 10. White catches one for 6. We're going to the fourth quarter. Quarter to Matt Forte. We have offensive pass interference, so it's coming back anyway. Langford runs for 2. 3rd and 12. Marquise Wilson, that's a knockdown. So we punt it back. So Aaron Rodgers, Jordy Nelson for 20 yards. Wow. James Starks gets 2. They had a false start. And then Jordy Nelson can't get anything. 4th and 13, so they're going to punt. So Forte gets 3 on that rush. 2nd and 7, Cutler scrambles for 6. 3rd and 1. Sends to Martellus Bennett with 6 yards on first down. Cutler to Alshon Jeffrey getting 1 yard there. 2nd and 9. Forte picks up 2. 3rd and 7. Alshon Jeffrey picks up 19 yards. We are rolling. Jeffrey with another reception for 9. Forte stopped for no gain. 3rd and 1. Can we convert? Forte is stopped for no gain. We will kick another field goal. Okay, so there's Eddie Lacy for 2 yards. Or loses 2 yards. Brunel McPhee hurries, so that's incomplete. Cobb gets that one for 10. It's going to be 4th and 2, so we're going to punt back. We can put more points on the board. Eddie Worrell can't get that one. Eddie Worrell can't get that one either. Bad throw. That one's to Kevin White, double coverage. Hurried throw. So it's punted back. Starks gets 5 yards there. Aaron Rodgers to Starks getting 6. 3:51. Can we hold? Starks gets 46 yards. Oh my God. Come on. Cobb catches one for 8 yards. We have to prevent them from scoring. There's a sack by Brunel McPhee. That's nothing. Rodgers going to go for it. He's going to have 7 on a first down. So Jordy Nelson will not get that one. Ryan Mundy is down. Rodgers is sacked by Will Sutton. 3rd and 26. And Adrian Amos intercepted. Oh, wow. We came on defensively in this one. Forte picks up 2. 3rd and 8. Can we get this one? Forte picks up 2, so we're going to punt back. We pick up a fumble and Fabeluge comes up with it. Oh, my. Wow. An upset at Lambeau Field, everyone. Wow. I'll give you a little hint of what we're going to be playing soon. Oh my, wow. Just wow. We picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turnovers against the Packers. Alright, let's look at it. Starks, 14 carries, $130. That needs to change. We'll be certainly addressing our defense in the middle of the field. Forte, 26-75. Aaron Rodgers, 26-39, 300 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Cutler, pretty nice day. 23-33, 251. Did take 2 sacks, but 1 touchdown and no interceptions. Alshon Jeffrey, 8 catches, 95 yards. Forte, 4 catches, 57. Kevin White, 5 catches, 40 yards. On the other side, Cobb, 6 catches, 61. Richard Rice, 6 catches, 53. 1 touchdown. Kevin White had our touchdown over here. Jordan Nelson, 5 catches, 88 yards. But other than that, no one beat us a lot. Josh Norman has 1 interception, and Amos has the other. And fumble, Josh Norman recovers 1, Fuller recovers 1, Amos recovers 1, and Fabeluge covers 1. Roll force 1. This must have been the special teams, and this should have been the other special teams, and that's big. Wow. We punted 7 times, though. Alright, so we had Eddie Goldman at a half with McPhee, and then Goldman had his own, and Will Sutton had his own. Otherwise, Josh Norman and Shane McCollum had 5 tackles. Nate Palmer had 9, and then Matthews, Hawk, Clinton Dix had 7. We had some hurries, no knockdowns. They had a couple knockdowns. Alright, I think it was overall a good game there. Okay, those are good. Ryan Mundy is out. Tracy Porter has a high ankle sprain. Well, he's out anyway. Mark Houston has a broken hand, but that's no big deal. Let's bring in Bruce Callahan. Let's look at this. We're good there. We're good there. George Gordy is there. Callahan. Or who's the other one? Roby. Roby's better at man-to-man. Let me put Callahan here. Roby's here. Because Porter's out. Yeah, so that wasn't Porter, that was Nickel Roby. That's good there. That's good there. That's good there. Okay. A little banged up right now, but we're getting through it. We're going to get through it. So after picking up our 4th win of the season against Green Bay, giving them their first loss, we're going to go faced off against San Francisco and Chicago. Let's look at them. Colin Kaepernick, Carlos Hyde, Bruce Miller, Vance McDonald, Torrey Smith, and DeAndre Smelter. Why are we playing DeAndre Smelter? I guess he's the only receiver there. That's the second best. Joe Staley, Alex Boone, Marcus Martin, Andrew Tiller, and Eric Pierce. So on defense, they're missing Antoine Bethea, so we'll see Jarkiski Tart. Eric Reed's also out, so we'll see Jimmy Ward. So they have both of their second string safeties out there. Navarre Bowman's probable, and Nick Bellore is probable, so we'll see Bowman. We'll see Michael Woolhite. So on the line, we'll see Eric Armstead, Mike Purcell, and Tank Carradine. The linebackers, Ahmad Brooks, Navarre Bowman, Michael Woolhite, and Aaron Lynch. The corners, Jermaine Brock and Chris Davis. And obviously we know about the safety situation. Looking at the game, we have a better quarterback, we have a better running back, receivers are the same. Why is our receivers the same? That shouldn't be true. Whoops. Thinking about making a change at receiver. It's already fourth receiver. Where's... There he is. I mean, Deontay Thompson for Cam Meredith is already better. You know what? That's what we're going to do. Eddie Royals can be sitting this out. I mean, Cameron Meredith. I assume we're going to have Bellamy here. Whoops. Cameron Meredith's going to be there. Richards, Langford Thompson. Okay, cool. That looks good. After that drop, he's just not going to be in the plans for the future, probably. After the season, he may be cut. Alright, let's see. So we're getting the ball first. Color to Forte, find a huge hole for 27 yards. So another one to Forte gets 2 yards. Color to Kevin White, caught 13 yards. Jarkiski Tart on the play there. Cutler sacked by Ahmad Brooks. Second 14, that's overthrown. Third and 14, offensive holding, so that's going to be declined, so we have to punt. So Kaepernick there to Carlos Hyde, incomplete. Kaepernick scrambles for 9 yards. Kaepernick to Mike Davis, losing 1, so it'll be 4th and 2, they're going to kick back. So here's Cutler to Langford for 2 yards. Second and 8, another one to Langford, it's incomplete. Third and 8, Alshon Jeffrey, that's knocked down. So we'll pump back to San Fran. Carlos Hyde will get that one for 10 yards there. Carlos Hyde losing 3. Kaepernick goes for 7. Carlos Hyde goes for 8 and a first down. First down from the 44. Kaepernick gets 1 yard scramble. Carlos Hyde gets 19 yards there from that pass. Carlos Hyde rushes for 2. Kaepernick scrambles for 4. Third and 4. Hyde catches the pass for 3. They're going to kick a field goal. They'll get points on the board first. So Cutler to Forte getting 5 yards there. Cutler to Forte again, but that's no gain. 1 to Forte again, 7 yards first down. Cutler to Forte, but there was a face mask there, so it's automatic first down, 15 yard there. There's 5 yards and another 3 yard gain. Forte gets 7 yards there, first down, getting to 38 of San Fran. Forte gets 4. Cutler slings to Miller, getting 1 yard. 3rd and 5. Cutler to Forte, intercepted by Tremaine Brock. So Hyde goes for nowhere. Hyde rushes for 1. Hyde gets 4, and that's 4th and 5, punted back to Chicago. Cutler to Alshon Jeffrey, double coverage, this is incomplete. Forte getting 9 yards on that one. 3rd 1. Langford loses 4. Langford needs to get positive yards. Mike Davis, that's loss of 4. Carlos Hyde loses another 4. 3rd and 18. Is sacked by Lamar Houston. So Cutler to Forte goes for 2 yards. Cutler to Forte again for 5 yards. 3rd and 3. Forte picks 5 yards up on a 1st down. Cutler is sacked by Ahmad Brooks. It's knocked out of his hands. San Fran recovers. So Hyde, that goes nowhere. Hyde goes for the rush for 1 yard. 3rd and 9. Hyde gets 2 yards. Can be punted back. Cutler to Forte for 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Forte gets 10 yards there. We got 4:54 left. Come on, guys. Forte gets 3. 2nd and 7. White picks that pass up for 10 yards. Forte gets 3. 2nd and 7 from the 50. White gets that reception for 12. Cutler to White. Gets a 38-yard touchdown. Good deep strike by Cutler to White. So it's Kaepernick, no gain. Hyde loses 3 there. And that flag was declined. Kaepernick gets 3, so it's punted back. Forte gets 5 there. We have 49 seconds left. Tossed out to Martellus Bennett, incomplete. 1 to Josh Bellamy, catches one for 5 yards, 1st down. 32 seconds left. 1 to Josh Bellamy, again knocked down by a defender. 1 to Kevin White, it's knocked down by a defender. Thrown to Marquise Wilson, that's knocked down, so we're going to punt back. 4 seconds left. They're going to knee it down. We'll go into the 3rd quarter. San Fran's got it. So there's Carlos Hyde for 18 yards. Another one, Kaepernick rushing for 3. 2nd and 7. Hyde gets 6 there. Pitch out to Mike Davis, gets 3. And then Hyde gets 3 there. 2nd and 7. That's tipped, fluttered, picked off by Fuller. So there's Jeffrey, that's incomplete. Forte catches 1 for 33 yards. Good catch there. Cutler to Alshon Jeffrey, another 30-yard strike, this time 31 to Jeffrey. So there's Torrey Smith getting 13. Kaepernick to Carlos Hyde, loses 1. 2nd 11. Simpson can't get the ball in there. This one to Aquan Bolden gets 10. They're 1 yard short, so be punted back to Jay Cutler and the Bears. Forte picks up 10 on that one. Jeffrey, that's incomplete. 1 to Forte gets 3. 3rd and 7 from the 22. Marquise Wilson in double coverage catches it, 21 yards reception. Cutler's then sacked by Ray Armstrong. Forte gets that one for 10. 3rd and 12. So there's a penalty on the last play. White picks up 8. He's short. It's going to be punted back. And here's Kaepernick. Just can't get it to his receiver. Bolden gets one for 20 yards, brought down by the safety. That one smelled for 5 yards. Lamar Houston gets a sack. It's hit out of his hand. Ego Ferguson comes up with the ball. Langford breaks some tackles for 11 yards. Alshon Jeffrey, that's incomplete. 2nd 10. To the fullback, Mo Pordanish gets 12 there. We have a false start, making it 1st and 15. Jeffrey juggles that one and drops it. That one to White, that's knocked down by Tremaine Brock. Josh Bellamy catches one for 12 yards. There's an offside, so we'll take the offsides, but then Cutler is sacked by Tremaine Brock and punted back. Davis gets no gain there. Willie Young is all over the quarterback, so that's incomplete. Smelter knocked out of his hands by Fuller. Punted back Chicago. That one's incomplete. Cutler to Langford, no gain. A long pass to Kevin White for 27 yards. Sloss does go down hurt on the play, though. And Jeffrey getting one for 18 yards, making it 21-3. Torrey Smith, that's badly overthrown. And that one's another interception by Kyle Fuller. That's knocked down, too. Forte picks up 4. Wilson only gets 1, actually loses 1 there. 3rd and 7, screen play to Langford, gets back to the line of scrimmage, so Robbie Gold will put 3 points on the board. Blaine Gabbert's not out there. Reggie Bush catches that pass for 2 yards. 3rd and 8. Gabbert to Torrey Smith for 3. They'll punt it back, and there's a lot of issues in San Fran this year. Cutler to Forte for 1 yard. False start, making second 14. Cutler scrambles for 7, but we got a holding there. Forte goes for 1. 3rd and 23 to Kevin White for 17 yards. We don't convert the third down, so we'll punt. Bruce Ellington catches that pass for 18 yards. 1st and 10. Long pass intended for Jerome Simpson, incomplete. Another one, but this time Jerome Simpson drops it. Smelter gets that one for 13. That's from Anquan Bolden. It's knocked away by the defense. Jerome Simpson catches one for 5. We do have holding though, so it's automatic first down. Pernell McPhee sacks it. It's a fumble. Chicago recovers. Cutler to Langford loses 4. 3rd and 13. Fat Man Forte gets 1. See Blaine Gabbert to Patton for 29 yards. Another one to Patton. It is badly overthrown. This one to Selleck and Amos all over that one. Another one to Simpson. Defense all over that one. And there's Will Sutton for another sack. So there's Langford for 3. Langford rushes the ball for another 3. 3rd and 4. Langford gets it for 1 more. We're just going to punt it back. Let our defense play defense. Ellington catches one for 13 yards. 2-minute warning. Gabbert runs for 1. We get encroachments. 2nd and 4. Patton drops the ball. 3rd and 4. Anquan Bolden can't come up with that. Blaine Gabbert to Bruce Ellington loses 1, but we have an unsportsmanlike penalty giving them an automatic first down. So there's Gabbert trying to get that one. That's another incomplete. Gabbert to Bolden. That's knocked down by Fuller. 4th and 10. Gabbert scrambles for 10. So Gabbert to Simpson for 14 yards. 8 seconds left, and he's sacked by Sam Acho and Lamar Houston. End of the game. And we pretty much took that game commanding. Wow. What is going on in San Fran this year? They had that field goal, then after that it was Kevin White 38 yard, Alshon Jeffrey 31, Jeffrey another 18 yard pass, and then Robbie Gould finishes off the field goal. Do have 1 interception there in the first quarter. Otherwise, we put it on there. Forte 26 for 132 yards. Langford 9 carries, 17 yards. This needs to be fixed. Hyde 12 carries, 52 yards. Kaepernick 8 carries, 25 yards. We held Carlos Hyde in check. Cutler 16-32, 245, took 4 sacks, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Kaepernick 10-19, 78 yards, 2 interceptions, and Gabbert had to come in because of an injury. 8 completion, 8 for 20, 91 yards. Kevin White 7 catches, $125, 1 touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey 2 catches, 49 yards, 2 touchdowns. Over on the other side, really, Anquan Bolden 2 catches for 50 yards. Everyone else was held under. Just wow. Fuller has 2 interceptions. Tremaine Brock has that other one. Has the other interception in the game for the 49ers. So Gabbert fumbled once. Kaepernick fumbled once. And that one by Cutler that was fumbled, Ahmad Brooks forced it and recovered it. Otherwise, Pernell McPhee recovered 1, or Ego Ferguson recovered 1, and Lamar Houston got one of these. It looks like one of these fumbles was a drop and a snap, probably. Defense. Christian Jones, 7 tackles. Lamar Houston, 5. The sacks. Lamar Houston has 3 sacks. Pernell McPhee shares a half with Will Sutton. Sam Acho shares a half with Jarvis Jenkins. Over on the other side, Ahmad Brooks had 2 sacks. Tremaine Brock had 1. Ray Armstrong had 1. Navarro Bowman had 14 tackles. Ahmad Brooks had 9. We had 3 hurries, 2 knockdowns, and they had a bunch of hurries. But we did have Slauson go down. So I'll have to see this. So we know Ryan Mundy's out. Josh Norris 100%. Cutler's 100%. Houston's got that broken hand. Slauson is out for 4 weeks. So we're just going to take him out. We're going to put... We got to have 45. What is your... You know what? I wish I could see his contract. I think there is a way to the contract view. Here it is. End of contract. He's staying on here, so let's pull up Kyrie Lee. See if he's learned. See if Kyrie Lee can case anything. But how should I pull this in? Pull Dacus over here. Pull Long inside. Fabeluge. Actually, let's put Montgomery there. Gun 3. It's going to be there. Long. This is going to be Dacus. Long's going to go here. That's probably the better situation. The grand scheme of things. That's for 4 weeks. Alright guys, thank you for joining me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, put some comments down there, and I will see you guys next time. Later.